Across the world, companies pay employees in two ways: salaries and benefits. What Storm wants to do is to build the future of benefits. First, let me describe the benefit structure in the Philippines and most of Southeast Asia. Around 20% of total employee costs go to benefits. There's hardly any government nor employee contribution in the way benefits are managed. It's mostly a company expense, and it's a big one. In the Philippines, we spend around $24 billion per annum on benefits. And you know what? That's money down the drain. Because benefits have become largely irrelevant. Why? Because it's one size fits all, where what you give one person is what you give everyone else. The problem is, the workforce is just so much more diverse. Now we have 5 generations in the workplace, each with very different needs and wants. So Storm solves this problem with its technology. What we do is that we give client employees access to their current benefits at the start of the year. Then they have the opportunity to exchange part or all of their benefits into points. And the points they can then use on a marketplace where there are 15,000 different benefits, allowing them to customize in accordance to their life events or lifestyle. For example, George here uses it to get fit and to go to work comfortably. Sandra uses it to take care of her ailing mother at home, and this year, to buy furniture for their new house. Erica is all about family, and she uses it to take care of her family and to buy extra insurance for her growing children. So instead of being force-fed a set of benefits we don't want or need, we're happier because we have the freedom of choice. We can protect our salary and extend it. And then we're also better able to take care of ourselves and our family and get a discount from the marketplace. Storm is expanding and growing rapidly. We now have 150,000 users across 50 clients, catering mostly to low-income employees and their families, factory workers, service crew, etc. We earn primarily from getting a margin out of every benefit sold on the store, and still able to get a bit of a discount. We have grand plans. In 3 years, we want to hit 1 million employees and expand across Southeast Asia. We also want to use our technology to address a growing problem. We're seeing that the alternative workforce, your freelancers, your exponentially growing gig economy, your daily wage earners, they don't have access to healthcare or insurance. So we want to extend our benefits marketplace to cater to their needs. In Storm, we believe that better benefits lead to better lives. My name is Peter. Thank you so much.
We have now arrived at the Q&A session. The first question will begin now.
Yes.
Okay, let me start out. Great presentation again. How do you know that the worker will choose what's the best for them? For example, like if they spend all the points on shoppings, if they get sick later, they don't have any more benefits.
So we educate them. First, we work with each company. So we try to understand the company's benefits philosophy. For example, Nestle is very into health and wellness. So the company gets to actually choose the content. So if you go to the Nestle site, it's filled with health and wellness items. So we work with their philosophy. And then we also educate them. For example, if you already know that you get sick a lot of times, you might not want to sacrifice a lot of your sick leaves. But for example, the company also chooses. For example, there's a total of 15 sick leaves. Typically, a company will only choose to convert up to 10. So the company also really decides what to put into the pool and what not to include. So we design that together with them.
Okay.
Just a follow-up question.
Yes, sir.
In terms of healthcare, for example,
Yes.
would your solution take over those days where healthcare would have given that benefit? For example, benefits in maternity leave, etc. Would that be a choice now, or would that be still mandated?
So most of healthcare in Southeast Asia, it's provided for by HMOs, which companies pay for corporate. So what happens is, sometimes it's not touched. So because it's a volume-based benefit, so it's typically not included into the pool, but sometimes they include it. You can either upgrade or downgrade your HMO package and then get the value of the difference. So it depends also on what the company is actually putting into the pool.
Okay, I want to ask that.
Yes, ma'am.
Are there any inspiration for the people that join your program about saving,
Sorry.
about saving of their income or something like that?
Saving, yes.
Yes,
No, so
yes.
what happens is, if you notice, if people buy insurance from their benefits budget, they don't anymore need to use their salaries. So they protect their salaries. They're able to get a discount from our platform. And the items there are normally used to take care of either themselves or their family unit. Did that answer your question, ma'am? All right. But we're really excited about so this year we noticed that big problem. Because when you enter the gig economy and become a freelancer, if you belong to a company, what you give up are healthcare, insurance, that's core. So we want to be able to aggregate that demand, lower prices because we have now a pool, and then really come up with a significantly useful marketplace for the gig economy worker, the service crew member, because we noticed that need in our own clients. Because our own clients are beginning to feel the difference now. They're shifting from typical employment to actually getting freelancers. And we want to be able to answer that as a benefits technology firm. So we want to take care of all of them using our technology.
Yeah, so that's the part that's not clear to me. I'm glad you brought it up, the new workforce.
Yes.
But how do you actually get them? How do you pay for it from the workplace? How does the workplace pay for
Okay,
it?
so that's a new thing we're doing. So Storm is a B2B2C. We work with companies, we use their employee benefits budget, and that's what the people use. This new project that we're doing this year, we're selling it in 3 ways. You either go after the freelancer, educate them and tell them that, hey, you might want to buy some benefits and insurance. We want to go after the employer. So if you are a Silicon Valley firm outsourcing it to Vietnam, we want you to understand that it's also good to give a certain portion of the compensation through benefits. But we also we were working now with companies like WeWork, some of the we were trying to talk to LinkedIn, Upwork, and trying to go after the job platforms themselves and include it in their packages. So when freelancers get jobs in the actual job sites, there's already a portion there that Storm can be in. So we're trying to figure out how those three happen. We're planning it.
Right. What's your impact so far?
So we have 150,000 heads now with their families. So average size family is around 5. So we impact around 650, 750,000. We want to hit 1 million and help really those employees and their families.
Does that help companies in reducing the turnover rate?
Yes. No. So we have we reduce turnover rate, increase productivity, increase satisfaction. Yes.